not arresting criminals? Why are so few of the people that you have arrested and detained and deported people with criminal records?
They're all criminals. They've all crossed the border illegally.
Crossing the border illegally is a civil offense.
No, 18 U.S.C. 1325 illegal entry. That's a federal crime. Yes.
If you want a break from the obvious gaslighting coming from the media about the recent ICE shooting in Minnesota, then I have just the thing. You see instant regret a lot in thumbnails, but I'm telling you in this case, it is 100% legitimate. Minnesota Rep Sandra Feist, a typically radical, misinformed, and emotional white liberal woman, attempted to ambush and attack U.S. Border Commander Gregory Bovino, but it did not go well for her. The moment her entire premise gets shattered, she quite literally runs for it after being the one who initiated the challenge. By the way, it was recorded by Chan Catton of the Veterans for Trump Coalition. Check it out, hit that like button, and subscribe.
Kids have a right to have this experience.
Yeah, for you cursing like that, as state representative, Sarah, did your parents teach you that? Or where did you learn such foul language? Such a simple question. I'm asking you guys. Simple question there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did you learn?
Learn how to,
human beings.
you know, it's very interesting when we make your community safer. Your residents thank us, but you don't know that as a representative, do you?
Could you explain to me
It's called tailored immigration enforcement.
why are you not arresting criminals? Why are so few of the people that you have arrested and detained and deported people with criminal records?
They're all criminals. They've all crossed the border illegally.
Crossing the border illegally is a civil offense.
No, 18 U.S.C. 1325 illegal entry. That's a federal crime. Yes.
It's still considered civil immigration enforcement.
Just think logically for a moment. What's the point of having immigration laws if it's not a crime to violate them?
Well, I got a thing.
How is deporting construction workers protecting public safety?
Totally leave room for Craig.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like that?
Have you noticed how the left, the Democrats, and the media will focus on these irrelevant points that they think are debate-winning arguments? Criminals, who are also construction workers, get arrested all the time. And I highly doubt that one of their defenses is that, but I'm a construction worker.
Illegal aliens and criminals making America a safer place. The double-digit drops in crime. Have you looked at your statistics nationwide? Or you don't care about
Over
that?
the last, like...
Since we've been conducting kinds of, yes. Double-digit drops in crime.
Correlation is not causation.
When we're there, that does cause that. Then what causes it then?
Well, I don't know. I saw a crime
You don't know
recently, and the
exactly.
crime was ICE shooting a woman who was a bystander.
That is some bullshit. The lies. There you go. This bitch. I'm telling you.
See what I mean? It's just totally unabashed lies. She was no bystander. She was literally trained to be there to obstruct ICE operations. Something that mainstream Democrats, including the leadership of Minnesota, have been encouraging people to do. Parking your car in the middle of the road is illegal on its own, much less physically obstructing law enforcement operations, which is highly illegal. I have had absolutely enough of all the people in the media and Democrats claiming that we've seen the video and it proves that the shooting was unlawful, or that it proves that the officer wasn't hit by the car. I would love more than anything else to forcibly shove these people's faces into a screen playing this video and tell us all what they think they are seeing when they clearly see the officer being hit.
Don't drive a 2,000-pound missile at an ICE agent. You won't have an outcome that you don't agree with, Representative.
Yeah, well, I thought that law enforcement was supposed to be trained in de-escalation.
And that is, they did. They
Shooting someone in the face because it's not de-escalation.
Stop. You lying motherfucker, stop.
What's your job?
I work with
Are you
OAN.
like the comms people?
No, I work with OAN.
Oh.
We love watching representatives use their First Amendment. I think it's fantastic.
Well, I'm a former member of the ACLU of Minnesota board, and I believe in the First Amendment.
Good.
What about the Second Amendment? You believe in that one?
don't have a strong.
You don't have just the ones that suit you there, Representative, right? What about that Second Amendment?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but we had a shooting in a school here in Minnesota recently. And
What's that got to do with the Second Amendment?
Well, I think that if we had some common sense gun violence prevention
Who gets
laws.
to say it's common sense? You?
Well, yes, I'm a legislator.
Exactly, and I think that's definitely the problem.
Yeah, honestly, let's just think logically for a moment here. What good is the First Amendment without the Second? Like, how do you even get the First Amendment without the Second? Like this moronic public servant, the government can just deem themselves the arbiters of common sense and limit your freedom of speech. Without the Second Amendment, there's ultimately nothing you can do about it.
Is it? Well, I think the problem is that children are dying.
When you use that violent rhetoric around children, yeah, I'd say that you probably are not exercising a lot of common sense here, Representative.
I'm here as volunteer.
I do the same thing. I haven't interfered in anything, but I do the same thing. I take children to shooting ranges, and I teach them to shoot, to exercise their Second Amendment rights that it seems like you want to take away.
I don't have strong opinions about the Second Amendment. I just care about
Just the ones you want,
well-being.
right? And just those rights you think you need to care about.
Well, I
but
just
not the
want
Second. That's always the
people
litmus test for you folks. Always the litmus test.
I just want people to be able to live in peace.
Me too. That Second Amendment does that.
Really? Well, all I've seen here in Minnesota is people dying, including children.
Mm-hmm. What about the lives that are saved by guns? You don't talk about that, do you?
Does anybody die from fentanyl? I'm just wondering because the end all is get rid of guns, people don't die. Is fentanyl still killing people in Minnesota? Just wondering. Because it's illegal. Because it's illegal. The government, we don't hand out fentanyl. Is fentanyl killing people in Minnesota? See, this is where you need to count to 10. Too easy.
Yeah, you guys ready?
It's people like this deranged lady that are out there whipping people up into a frenzy using straight up lies about this recent ICE shooting. I'm telling you all right now, it's hands up, don't shoot all over again. Let me know what you all think in the comments, and if you're still here, might as well hit that like button and subscribe. I do post on a regular basis, so make sure to keep checking back for more. Thanks a lot.